Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I trust you're doing well. Seja bem-vindo. Alright, my name is Oluwafumilayo and I'm a Nigerian. I'm currently living in Brazil. I want to take this moment to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. Those who have liked the video, shared, thank you so much. Thank you. Those following on TikTok, on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, thank you so much. All right, so like I promised before, I decided that I want to be sharing my experiences with people that want to come to Brazil or people that are currently living in Brazil. So today I want to talk about one of the most important things that you can ever experience in any country, or especially in Brazil. The most important thing that you should find your feet with, even before you leave the shores of your country and go to another country, and this is the language. Yeah, like we all know, or some people don't know, the language that is being spoken in Brazil is the Portuguese language, and it cannot be overemphasized to say that it is very, very important that you speak Portuguese. Portuguese is the first language that is being spoken, though some people speak English to some extent, but don't be deceived. Not many people speak English in Brazil, although there are so many schools, so many cities that are incorporating English into their system, but not everybody speaks. There are so many people that actually understand but cannot speak. And so what do? You're coming to a foreign country, you're coming to a place where people there are already existing even before you were born. They have passed these languages and culture and traditions to generations, even to the generation unborn, okay? So it's very, very important that you actually submerge yourself if you want to integrate properly into the culture. You want to enjoy the country, as it were. You want to enjoy the country. You want to get all the benefits from Brazil. The most important thing you need to learn is language. All right, so how can one learn the language? What are the ways? Today, I can say to some extent, I know how to speak Portuguese and I understand it. I am from Nigeria, so we don't speak Portuguese in Nigeria. What we speak is English, but hoje posso falar português mais ou menos. So how did I learn Portuguese? That's one of the reasons I am making this video, so that you can learn. Before you can get admission to come study in Brazil, there used to be organizations, schools that were established for the sole purpose of teaching Portuguese, and people usually took examinations, and after passing these examinations, that is when they actually start applying to schools, and schools can absorb them. But today things have changed. A lot of things have changed. So many schools now offer to teach Portuguese language to international students, but it's better if you begin to learn Portuguese before you even get to Brazil. So how did I learn Portuguese? Number one, the moment I knew that I was coming to Brazil, I immediately was happy, thanked God, and immediately started to learn Portuguese. I started watching cartoons. I started reading some books. I downloaded Duolingo. So many people are familiar with Duolingo and they know that you can use it to learn languages. Some people use it to learn French. Some people use it to learn Russian languages. Some people use it to learn Mandarin. And I would like to say that many people believe that Duolingo doesn't help. For real, it helps. You cannot just brush it aside and say that you are not. It is not, you cannot learn, oh, let me get to the country before I will find my way around it. In Brazil, you cannot find your way around it though. You have to start learning the language before you leave your country. So the moment I knew that I was coming to Brazil, I started using Duolingo. I was watching cartoons. I was, trying to listen to the music. My family members then, when they come to visit, they're like, why are these kids, my children, watching cartoon? And I'm like, well, we didn't tell them yet until later on they got to understand. So I started learning through that method. Then after, I think I did Duolingo to a great extent before I came to Brazil. But the funny thing is, even with all my Duolingo, guess what? When we got stopped at the airport, many people didn't understand English and we couldn't find our way around. I couldn't even use what I knew because it was just a few things I was trying to pick out, but I couldn't understand everything that they were saying because, of course, they would be fast and everything. So that was the first method. When I came to Brazil, I got a job with an English school. Shout out to all my students that were watching this video. And I met some amazing Brazilians, very wonderful Brazilians, the likes of Suelen, Jean, so many people, I'm trying to remember the names right now. So I met a lot of people and they started teaching me Portuguese. It was the English school that I was teaching had some materials that had both English and Portuguese. So it was a moment for me that my students were like, hey teacher, it's not this way, it's this way. In fact, one of my students really took my matter very seriously, and she said that, oh, God bless her, and she's from Rio de Janeiro, living in Sao Paulo. So she told me that, okay, don't worry teacher, let's dedicate some days and I'll be teaching you. I was teaching her from Monday to Thursday, so she told me that, okay, on Fridays we are going to be having Portuguese classes. Oh, God bless her. So I wasn't going out, I wasn't going anywhere, I was only teaching. And by the way, I'm going to make another video on how you can get some jobs in Brazil. So I started learning through her. She was using her accent to teach me, so I had to learn the language like that because my teacher had her own accent. She had Rio de Janeiro, is it Carioca accent, and so she was teaching me with that and told me how to pronounce some words, and it was really wonderful for me. Speaking with Brazilians every time really helped me a lot, helped me to grow. I was hungry for it. I really desired to learn the language. Like I said before, it's one of the reasons why I actually came to Brazil, so that my kids can learn how to speak a foreign language. So those are two ways. Another way that you can actually learn Portuguese is by going to Portuguese classes. You can, when you come to Brazil, make sure that you are dedicated to learning this language, because the dedication shows it is worth it. You would obviously know this person is dedicating his time to learn this language. And let me tell you something, Brazilians love it a lot when you speak their language. It just shows that, oh, this person is willing, this person is open to understand what we are saying. It's not just coming and expects me. You don't just dump your own language on them, even if they understand. It's good that we interact together, your language, my language, like that. And so other ways you can learn is through movies, through songs. I know my husband learns Portuguese a lot through songs. My kids, they also learn. And by the way, I would like to mention that kids learn very, very fast. So if you're thinking, hey, how are my kids gonna cope? I know of someone that said he didn't want to come to Brazil because he didn't want his child to start struggling with learning the Portuguese language. And I'm like, are you for real? Because kids learn a lot, are still, like somebody said, sponge. So they absorb a lot of things. Once they begin to get, get the information, they are able to process it, and it's very good for them. So they learn. My kids, for instance, learn English at home, and in the school, it's just Portuguese. At first, I also was skeptical, and I was like, God, how do my kids cope? But it became something really, really good for them. They were able to cope. In fact, there was a day that I went to one of my kids' school, and I saw the way she was struggling to make friends in the first few months. But being a sharp girl, she was like, hey, started converting all the English words to Portuguese. Like she would say something like, eu quero eat. Maybe she wants to say, I want to eat, and she was like, eu quero eat. Or maybe eu quero water. And from there, people started telling her, no, don't say it this way. Why don't you say eu quero água? And she started learning. Today, I can tell you that my daughter speaks Portuguese even better than me. So don't be scared. If you want to come to Brazil, learn the language. Allow your kids to also learn. Kids learn a lot. So don't be scared to say, hey, how will my kids cope? They will definitely cope. And Brazil doesn't joke with their kids, with the children. So you can be rest assured that when your children come to Brazil, they'll be properly taken care of. That'll be all. So if you need help learning the language, or you have any other question, you could just send me a DM. You can chat me on Instagram, you can chat me on TikTok, and I'll be here to help you out. If you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, share, follow me, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.